So when I was planning on going to watch Iron Lung from the YouTuber Markiplier, who actually I never really watched any of his videos on his channel much, but I just knew it was the second YouTuber now after Chris Stuckman to like release a horror movie. So whatever, I guess I'll go check this out. But when I was going to buy the ticket, I ended up seeing this other film called World Breakers because it stars Milla Jovovich. And Milla Jovovich is one of my favorite actresses. I'm a big fan of her work in general. I loved her in the Resident Evil series. I love her album, The Divine Comedy. It's one of my favorite, like top 10 favorite albums. Perfect Getaway, Fourth Kind, Fifth Element, all the numbers. She is just always the best, 10 out of 10. So I figured let me go watch World Breakers. And it was actually a lot of fun, right? It follows this world where these things called breakers ended up breaking through from the center of the earth. Apparently they were living on the ground, or they came through this, they call it the Stitch, but still they came through and started destroying everything. And, you know, typical random invasion movie of these creatures that by chance ended up living at the center of the world. So who knows what's fucking living under us, man? You know what I mean? It's crazy. So these creatures apparently could only turn men when they start, like, of course, men went, you know, to the forefront to start destroying these creatures. And as they were getting bit, slashed, cut even, or having blood exchanges of blood in their face or eye or whatever, they would end up turning into these creatures, these hybrid humanistic arachnid breakers. And it's terrifying. So of course, women are now at the forefront. Women had to start taking charge. Men were relegated to being able to be the medicine men and the people taking care of the children and stuff. It's horrible. So Milla Jovovich plays one of the resistance leaders at this time. She uses a sword because I'm assuming there's no men to make bullets, so they're running out of bullets. So if you get a sword or any type of sharp object, that is your best bet, and you gotta start dismembering everything. She has a daughter, and then her husband, played by Luke Evans, and the film pretty much centers around them on how Milla Jovovich's mother character is conflicted between being a mother and being this resistance fighter. Luke Evans' father is being reduced to not fighting. He's relegated to just taking care of the daughter, playing the motherly role, I guess you would say. And then the daughter, Willa, where she just hears these great stories from her dad, knowing that her mother is this great freedom fighter. She has a lot of things she needs to live up to make sure she becomes this leader and overcomes this threat that's taking over humanity. The film is just a lot of fun. It is very confined to this family. Now, eventually it's set in a setting of just isolation, but the story does play out very well. And unlike Iron Lung, where it's one guy, one setting specifically, I think it was just a lot more imaginative. The creature design was cool. Having this young girl, having it be her kind of coming of age tale, and her realizing that she can't trust everybody, that she can't think that everything is going to be okay. It is really cool. And Luke Evans with a beard, also a 10 out of 10 on top of just Milla Jovovich and the few scenes that she actually ended up having in the film. I actually did enjoy it, and I thought it was a bit better than Iron Lung. But Iron Lung, I did end up watching it, was definitely a better endeavor than I think Chris Stuckman made, because Markiplier put himself in the movie. I could not imagine Chris Stuckman actually being in Shelby Oaks, which is what it pulled you straight out of the film. So kudos to Markiplier for holding down Iron Lung. But I definitely thought World Breakers was a good movie, and it's definitely worth checking out. So check out World Breakers. It's awesome. Milla Jovovich, fantastic. Can't wait to see her in the new Protector movie where she's like saving her daughter from human trafficking and everyone seems to hate her for it. Can't wait. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, peace.